Welcome back to Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're hungry. I am. We are joined by Jyll Everman. She is a contestant on the Food Network Star, the 7th season. You can watch it on the Food Network Sundays at 9 p.m. You could be the winner for all I know. It's still going on, but what I do know is you brought us some great food. Before we talk about the food, let's talk about you.
Sure.
How did you wind up on the Food Network Star, fresh from Glendora?
I love the show. Been watching it since I think season 2, and my husband and my mom said you need to try out, and I said absolutely not. I said no one's ever going to want to watch me on TV.
Right.
You're crazy.
Right.
And they're like, we dare you. So I went to the first audition and just sailed right through, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, what went wrong here?
Went to the next one and kept going, and they flew me to New York to final audition, flew right through, and I was like, okay, and then I made it on.
Oops, be careful what you wish for.
I guess they were right.
But you do have some background.
I do have some background.
Yeah, so talk to us about your background.
All right, well.
And we see it on the show, by the way. I've seen it. Go.
Yes, well, basically, I dated a chef when I was very young, like I was 19, 20 years old. And he was a chef, and then we broke up, and I was like, I'm gonna be better than you! And I went to culinary school without any interest in cooking. Like I could barely make anything.
Right.
But then as soon as I started, I just grew such a love for it. And it just kind of engulfed my life, and I was just off and rolling and became a private chef. And
you have a catering company called JeLiciousBites.com.
I do.
Now your specialty, although we don't necessarily see it on the show, but you're known for?
I'm known for bites.
Finger foods.
Yes, well, I was a private chef for 7 years, and I realized that 85% of my business wanted cocktail parties. They wanted to try a little bit of everything.
Keep talking. I'm going to have a bite.
Yes, please.
Now, this is what, by the way?
You're doing mini chicken pot pies. I love comfort food. It's the Wisconsin girl in me. I love creamy and cheesy and doughy. I love comfort food. So I figure make it small, make it so everybody can try a little bit of everything. And people love it. People are obsessed with finger foods now. It's the new TiVo.
Really.
So
new food trucks.
It's the new food truck. So
hey, you could do a
I've thought about it. I've thought about it, but
now, tell us how it was, because the show, you have finished taping, correct?
Yes, I did.
So how was it on the show? I mean, it feels like Survivor on food. I mean,
it's
you
so
guys
much
are working,
harder.
Yeah.
It's so much harder than you think. And you have these emotional ups and downs. You're meeting chefs, you know, Paula Deen walks in, you're like, oh my God, Paula Deen! And then you realize I have 45 minutes to impress her.
Right.
And it's a lot of pressure. So many great things about it. Living in a house, 14 other people, that can get a little
old.
Little tense.
Yeah. But did you learn?
I learned so much.
Yeah,
I learned so much about myself, things that I didn't think I'd ever be able to do, and I look back and I'm like,
I did it, right.
Like, I've never been on camera before, but you're
a natural if you ask me. What do you, I mean, your husband's here. I mean, you're a natural.
Thank you. I was very nervous about that aspect, and it came very natural to me, and I just loved it.
How was, if I remember from the first episode, you didn't get a lot of time to do your promo.
Right.
But you seem pretty good to me.
Teleprompter's not really my friend.
No, it's a skill.
It's a scale, and I, didn't get much practice time, but I never use a teleprompter again. So you'll start to see that things get easier for me after that.
Okay, so we don't know who won. It could be you, 15 finalists. Will we see you, or do you want to pursue a career in television in some form as a chef?
I would love it.
I
didn't think I would.
Really?
I was scared for it, but I think the bites concept is fantastic. I think it would make a fabulous show. There's nothing out there like it. And people you could call me and say, I'm throwing a Mardi Gras party. What do I do? And I'm going to go, jambalaya cakes. Here we go. Like, I'm all about just bringing fabulous entertaining back into your household.
Okay, you're bursting with energy, which I love. I do too.
Yes.
Were you this way in week 1? You seemed more reserved. Yeah. So did you kind of grow?
I was terrified.
But so this kind of, you really blossomed. I mean, you blossomed through the show.
You start to get a little more comfortable, and you can't be anxious and scared all the time. At some point, you have to go, I don't know what's going to happen today. Like, just roll with it. But no, towards the beginning, you're going to see me a little more reserved because I'm just terrified.
Jyll, you are a treat, and even more, your food is really delicious.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
I'll be watching Sunday nights, 9 p.m. on the Food Network. I'm Brad Pomerance. Back to HLN.
I want to reach out to you, the people of Japan, from the other side of the world.
You are in my thoughts, in my prayers, in the thoughts and prayers of people everywhere.
As you rebuild your lives after the tragic events of March 11th, know that we are with you.
And the international community is ready to help. 오웬しています.